Hello everyone, welcome back to Mystical Blog channel. My correct and obonge and wonderful people. How una dey? Yes, so e don dey shele. They say waiting and elder sit down for chair. They look even and pikin wey be say in climb the tallest iloko tree e no go see am. Parapo has been saying this thing for past 1 year and inside the palace of Ile-Ife, and he still give a waiting a very big reminder to Olori Ashely in the palace of Ile-Ife. Go and return that pikin, go and return, hand over the wetin the pikin to Prince to the ex-husband, to your ex-husband. Na wetin Parapo dey tell am, return Prince Ademakiwa to your ex-husband. That is the rightful owner. Stop forcing Kabiyesi, stop forcing pikin on Kabiyesi. If you know say you no choose to do wetin the DNA test, if you no choose to do everything, stop this your otumopo, return the pikin. You cannot cajole everybody, even though you go cajole Kabiyesi. Yes, even though you go talk say yes, so all of them no go comot for palace because Kabiyesi don talk say he don give them 48 hours to comot for palace. But the women, all of us don know say yes, all these things na mere threats, because that's why they know say Kabiyesi go still what tell them to come back to the palace of Ile-Ife. Despite everything wey Miriam do, make we start from that place. Miriam stealing, taking funds from the anniversary. Kabiyesi still wait allow her, in as much say she was even arrested by the EFCC to be in their custody, but Kabiyesi had to bring her back because of waiting them go talk. Now Parapo has come back to Olori Ashely and said he has been saying this thing in the palace of Ile-Ife. If you not choose to do this thing, return this pikin and stop bringing what unknown pikin. Is against the gods, is against the palace of Ile-Ife, is against the tradition, because they have said it in the palace of Ile-Ife. But we don't know why Kabiyesi is just breaking protocols in the palace of Ile-Ife because of Olori Ashely. We still dey ask this question. In as much as the life of Gideon houses, he's not listening to them, he's not seeing anything they are doing, he's not even paying attention with their mere threat and everything. But he's still not what allowing Ashely to go out of the palace. He's still not what he's still with the custody of this child. And definitely, when the royal council and the royal family brought up the issues and said they were going to what they are going to what replace the Queen Naomi triplet, it's still the same thing. Two twins of Tobiloba and Ademakiwa, and Queen Naomi triplet at once. You see that is very what is organized. So Parapo has said, oh yeah, you don't want to answer us. You have taken the elders in council as caricatures. You have taken your husband or the king as caricature. Most your father-in-law also. You have taken him as caricature. So what you go do now right now be say, hand over Prince Ademakiwa. Because if a priest has done a shocking revelation, a huge revelation inside, and a huge secret inside the palace of Ile-Ife, but wetin happen? Kabiyesi had to what? Still be ignoring it. They said they get wetin dey talk most times, say earlier the better. Na wetin Parapo dey tell Kabiyesi for in front. It is earlier you do everything, the better, because in the future times we don explain how all these things take dey go. Because in Ile-Ife now, right now, it's not that one particular family will just be ruling. It's now what? Rotational something. And the elders in council are still watching. So we don't want something in an instance where we say Prince Tadenikawo comes back to the palace with Queen Naomi triplet and everybody come back to the palace and all these things are still what? Disorganized. Parapo has told Olori Ashely in front of everybody, hand over this what? This child to the ex-husband. We know if he can lie for everybody, you know if he lie for me. Yes, definitely. He no fit lie for the Ifa priest. She cannot lie for waiting for Iyanifa or other seers who are coming inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Even though you can what? You can still keep hold of Kabiyesi and everything. And he said it in front of Kabiyesi. And he told Kabiyesi for in front, make these women go to the what? To the new chamber. Make these women go to the new chamber. Make they come up for palace of Ile-Ife so you can have peace of mind. So the stability and the peace of waiting and your reign will live more longer. Definitely. Yes, we have done the best thing you have done in polygamy by endowing and empowering your women. Kabiyesi did not say make him marry woman wey no get anything at all at all. If you watch as everything they go, all the whole Oloris has value. But when it comes to the marital issue, they are now what? It is his weakness. If you state how the Oloris are in the palace of Ile-Ife, you see all of them. He has an evangelist, he has an oil businesswoman, he has a businesswoman, he has one of the best traditionalists in Osun State, a former calabash carrier who is this thing, has former beauty content and everything. But right now, Parapo is now what? Saying you cannot revolve around the palace in Ile-Ife. Everything must not revolve around you. Here and there, they've colonized the problem to your name sef. Instead of you to say it's problem or this thing, just call it Ashely, and everybody go understand for palace. Say yes, so Ashely means problem. Say do the right thing in the palace. Come outside, bring the DNA result, or go to Kabiyesi, talk to that Kabiyesi. We will know how we go take do am. They maneuver everything. Yes, Kabiyesi took the child away from you because of the tradition. He is married to you. He has paid everything. But that is not the case we want inside the palace of Ile-Ife. That is not what we want in the palace of Ile-Ife right now. And wetin Parapo come dey tell am o. Parapo tell am say, oya o, kíákíá, do the needful. Hand over Prince Ademakiwa to the father, your ex-husband. Which we know say she still get outstanding debt with the ex-husband inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Yes, it's because of Kabiyesi has warned the ex-husband not to what? Step in. If you watch Baba Nasiru, it has been long Baba Nasiru came inside the palace with all the whole perambulating talks and everything. Yes, if you watch, Parapo has not become, sorry, Baba Nasiru, Miriam ex-husband, has not come. Likewise goes to Ronke. They have not. Mo, the son of Ronke, was not invited inside the palace of Ile-Ife. So my correct and wonderful people, looking at how all these things are happening in the palace, looking at how everything take the waka for inside the palace of Ile-Ife, you go know say yes, so wetin Parapo dey tell Olori Ashely is now just nothing but the simple truth. Because if Kabiyesi dey hide to talk about this, if Kabiyesi dey hide to say all these things, wetin else Kabiyesi fit talk again in front of the Oloris? What else can Kabiyesi say in the front of the Oloris in the palace of Ile-Ife? So my correct and wonderful people, if you now see how this thing take be, is Parapo, the father-in-law of the Oloris in the palace of Ile-Ife, if he's right, because definitely he has the right to tell the Oloris the truth and nothing but the truth, for the protection and the long life of his son. Definitely. For the protection and the long life of him pikin for inside palace of Ile-Ife. So my correct and wonderful people, looking at how all these things are happening in the palace, seeing the way all these things they happen for inside the palace of Ile-Ife, how Kabiyesi go take do am? How they go take do everything? Yes. So my correct and wonderful people, seeing everything wey dey happen for inside the palace, seeing how the palace is now what? Going disarray. Kabiyesi father Parapo has dropped a huge bombshell inside the palace. Organize everything, go to your ex-husband, hand over the pikin. Yes. But we feel that all these things with Parapo they do, we know say yes, so Olori Ashely is not going to do like this, so but at least she has to come out with sense of fear and sense of reason that the pressure is now too much. But there's no pressure with we don't dey bigger than all the old ones with the royal elders in council had to be royal family, Kabiyesi, her husband, everybody. The only pressure that has not come out from the Lafogido ruling houses. So my correct and wonderful people, looking at how all these matters take the before inside the palace of Ile-Ife, how we go take categorize everything now? Na be the thing. How we go take categorize everything now inside the palace? So my correct and wonderful people, making a chook mouth o. But before then again, I say make I greet all of now one by one. Oh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you come across our channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and please don't forget to share and drop your comment on the comment section so we can interact on the issues where they go up and down from inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Right now, Parapo don't drop a bombshell inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Say, oh yeah, return that pikin, kia. Return am back to the waiting to your ex-husband, since you no want do the rightful thing inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Olori Ashely just the open eye kuru, just they do oju kokoro, the open eye yo. They say she no go lis ten. My correct and wonderful people, drop in a comment on the comment section. Thank you.